Good morning, everybody. Park Rat Pat right here, getting the Sunday started. Let me do a quick rundown here. Can Do was here at 1:12 in the morning. Send it, brother. Buddy Biggs, good morning to you. Hopefully you're still here. Mr. Reg, down in the green room. I'll bring him up in just a minute. Banshee Mining, good morning and thank you so very much. I'm making stickers for her. What a pain. My machine is not cutting right, so it won't cut all the way through the paper. So I've got to cut them out and then trim them by hand. That's going to add an extra 12 hours. But you do what you can. And Mr. Dirt Crawling Troy, good morning to you, sir. Glad to see you here. Let me go ahead and bring some other people on up. Let's start out with Mr. Reg. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, everybody. How's it going today, Pat?
We're waking up, getting there, trying to keep the good vibes flowing and make sure I'm in the right state of mind for everybody and all that. Busy day today. Gotta leave after this and do some Tupperware stuff, and so we'll be busy all day. I still get about 12 hours of work on Banshee's stickers. It should have been done. Should have been done in like an hour. But the machine won't cut all the way through the paper. So I have to cut them out and then trim them by hand, and that's a pain in the butt, man. Big pain in the butt.
I got myself a new sticker board.
Heck yeah. Getting her started.
Pat, I need to get one of yours up on there.
Oh, well, shoot, dude. Shoot me an address. I'll send you a sticker pack once I get this next batch done.
Sounds good, brother.
And we will go from there. All right, let me go ahead down here and let's all welcome up Mr. Chillin' and Grillin' himself, Dan B. Good morning, sir. How are you doing today?
Long time no see.
Oh, yeah, been forever, man. Seems like everybody got a million things going on in their lives. Sometimes it's hard to get together.
Oh yes.
I can move. Nice chilly morning here. At least chilly for Florida. It's like 52.
Yeah. It's about 40-ish, roughly here.
Yeah.
It's been raining the past couple of days.
We haven't had a lot of weather. That's just odd, but it's been cold.
Yeah, we're supposed to have another dusting of white powder.
Oh, jolly stuff.
I hate that. I'm ready for something.
Yeah, ready for summer a couple of months ago.
That's for sure.
Troy says it feels great over there on the west coast of Florida. I was out over toward that direction this weekend with Kimberly. And we went to an old park in a town. Was not expecting it because it's not the kind of thing you normally find in Florida. But she stumbles along and trips into a silver signal. Turns out to be an 1837 cap bus dime.
Damn.
Nice.
And that's just not a common Florida find. That's more of a New England kind of find.
Yeah. I knew someone that lives up in Maine that found one.
Yeah. She was just absolutely floored. Great video. She's got it up on her YouTube. If y'all haven't checked it out, go ahead and check her out over at Kimberly Creamer, Sunshine State Detectorist. She's also on Facebook. Yeah, Buddy Biggs, good to see you here, buddy. Bad Idea Lab, how you doing, Joe? And Banshee Mining, hey, she's back. All right. Yeah, it was even more amazing to be there, Troy. Just the excitement on her face was phenomenal. Good morning, Bill.
What up, Bill?
Anybody feels like coming up and saying, hey, the link is at the top of the chat there, so feel free to push that button and say, hey, y'all, what's going on? Mr. Petey Sandigger, hey, y'all, what's going on?
Hey, Banshee, your sticker got a centerpiece over in my sticker board.
I got some space right here. I could put up some, but
well, she's got I think it's a new sticker design from her old one. I'm not sure, but
I'll
I
show you the
stacked
one that I
I
have.
stacked in piece. It's about like this thick now of stickers.
oh yeah, the new sticker is definitely different from that. But I won't show it off because she's probably waiting to surprise everybody with it. Ooh. Oh boy. But yeah, that'll be a good job. About 12 more hours and I'll have those all cut and done. But 50
Yeah.
sheets is a big job.
Uh-huh.
I got some different materials on order. I'm just going to test around with them and find if there's one that my machine likes better for doing a good cut on.
Yeah.
And
Those
hopefully
ones
I'll
that
be
you
able.
did for, yeah, those ones that you did for Swifty were awesome. Cut out.
Yeah, those took forever because again, I had to with like the circles. I can just try and cut close around the edge, you know. With Swifties being all detailed and all, I had to get in there with an X-Acto knife and
Fucking
cut all
madness.
those little angles. And I mean, just doing a run of 50 stickers for him on those, that was a day and a half. So
I can,
right now, there's no profit in making stickers because my machine's not working right. And I'm spending all this extra time doing stuff the machine should have done itself. And it's a brand new machine. And, you know, I sent 3 messages to their support team and never heard back. So the last message I sent over was to let them know that, you know, I can't be the only one having this problem or unhappy with it. I understand that. So they might be busy with a lot of people complaining why their machine's not working right. I said, but unlike the other people who are complaining, my YouTube channel gets 250,000 views a week. And I got no problem going on there and complaining about your customer service. So somebody needs to get back to me real soon, or we're going to have a problem.
I'll be right back.
Most definitely.
Well, shoot, buddy, I could hook you up with basic good quality stickers. It'll be awesome. You'll be all hooked up. Yeah, it'll be cool. We can do it. Get with me. We'll figure something out. Ooh. Excuse me. This whole morning thing's still working on me.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh. If I didn't have to get up early, I'd still be getting up early. It's the way my body works.
Yeah. I'm trying to get back in my old routine, getting up before 6 o'clock and stuff, and it's
yeah,
tearing me apart.
It's hard, man. It's I don't know how I ever did it before, you know?
Yeah, usually by the time the Can Do and Blues and all them come on, like an hour in, I'm like ready for bed.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. You know, before I started hanging out doing the Treasure Fam stuff, I was usually in bed by like 9 o'clock, 9:30 every night. You know, but then I'd be up at 6 and doing my thing, detecting or getting stuff done. And so I'm completely off schedule these days.
Oh, yeah.
When it comes to your sticker issue, have you thought about going to the dollar store and getting a set of these? They're little punches and stuff and chisels. And they've got a nice sharp blade on the very tip. So for doing those fine details on your stickers, you could probably do stacks of 5, 10 at a time. Just put one of these on where you need to pop it out. Give it a couple of taps with a rubber mallet, and it'll pop right through.
Yeah.
See, the odd detailed stickers like
X-Acto, you know?
The odd detailed stickers like with Swifties are like one thing, but you know, mostly what I'm getting are like ovals and circles, and
there is a piece for that.
But
this one here has got that rounded profile.
The amount of time involved with even like 100 stickers is phenomenal. This run I'm doing right now is over 850 stickers. That's a lot of freaking work.
Right.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, and you said that your machine isn't cutting all the way through or isn't doing all the proper cuts. So
Yeah.
using something like a punch, you might be able to at
Every
least,
once in a while, the alignment is off,
yeah.
and that's a whole different issue. But when it punches in and cuts the circle, it's not cutting all the way through that base paper at the bottom.
Mm.
And so I'm going to be trying different papers, see what I can find out. Something's got to work, either that or I'm just going to suck it up and keep doing it the way I'm doing it,
I
My
just figured,
wife's all like, "You're not making any profit off of this." It's like, what am I supposed to do? I got to keep people happy here.
right. Well, I just figured I'd toss you an idea that might save you a few minutes of extra work with an X-Acto, you know what I mean? Because if you can get a set that has the proper size punches, it's just a matter of tapping it a couple of times with the mallet. And as long as your stickers can stay aligned, then, you can get that fine detail without your sticker moving around on you.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust on anything staying aligned.
Yeah.
But other than sticker stuff, life's going on. Got a camping trip coming up here in a week or so with some friends. And then after that, got to go up and see Jeff and Scott Sharp. We're all going to Indiana to hang out at the Freedom Fest and
Nice.
And do some gold getting in, some metal detecting and all that good stuff while we're there.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be a fun trip, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting out there and doing that stuff.
I need to keep an eye out for somebody in the community hosting an auction in the next little bit. I want to see if I can get my piece in there.
Yeah, that might be something that goes over well at JP's or Can Do's. They get a lot of the prospecting crowd right there.
Yeah, that does look nice, Rich. I saw the pictures.
It is my pleasure, Julie. I'm happy to do it, and I appreciate the opportunity. Y'all got no idea. It's helping out a lot. Don't let my wife fool you. She's like, "Yeah, I'm not making any profit," but no, I'm keeping Rice Krispies in the cereal bowl, and that's what counts.
Yep.
Yep. And I'd rather be doing this for myself than something else for any other company, I mean, don't get me wrong. If a job opportunity came up at a dispensary, I'd jump right on it.
And move up here to Canada. They're hiring left, right, and center.
I got a buddy who works at a dispensary, and when the pre-rolls get close to their expiration date, they drop the price drastically, and then the employees are buying them for like $2 a piece. And my buddy just takes his home and sticks them in a humidor. Problem solved,
Yep.
So,
since pot went legal here in Canada, my town started off with one pot shop. We now have about 28 of them.
Yeah, you can tell how an area is laid out people wise when you like go into some little town somewhere and it's like, okay, they got 4 bars and 9 dispensaries. What are these people interested in?
Yep. Crazy thing is, half the bars in town have closed down recently.
In the town where I grew up in, there was 3 dispensaries in like a little block, like walking distance.
The little town I grew up in had 1 bar, and I was the dispensary.
I found
that's
really
when I made good money.
they tried to open a dispensary right across from the police station here in our town.
Mm.
Unfortunately, a dentist office got the building first.
I remember as a teenager, me and my buddies would score a little weed, and the guy we were getting it from was right down the street from the police station. We'd stop at the police station to use the bathroom and roll one in the stall. They'd go walking around town feeling extra badass. Yep, rolled it at the police department.
Oh yeah.
My school principal was an ex-police officer. He
Hi,
used to come
Martin.
out at lunch and buy from me.
You see Martin Smythe up in here. Good morning to you, sir. I need to make sure. All right, we give a wrench to Banshee. I just noticed she didn't have one. So she's a standard mod now. Mr. Buddy Biggs already has him one. Of course, Bill got him one. I'm just going to make sure everybody's all hooked up. All hooked up. Yeah, everybody's hooked up. There we go. We're doing good. Oh, did I get that idea, lad? Is he in there? Where's he at? Oh, yeah, he's already got one. Okay, we're cool. Got a little bit here. Everybody be waking up and stretching, doing what they got to do, getting ready for Rob and Charlie's show this morning. I didn't get to catch their show last night. I think it was last night. Yeah. Last night they did a show. JP did a big show.
Mm-hmm.
I worked on them stickers until about 9:30 last night. You know, and it's like, okay, after 13 hours, I'm done for the day.
Good morning, Silver Assassin, and good afternoon, Blistering Barnacles.
Good morning, good afternoon, greetings or salutations or whatever it is that silly little pig said in the movie. Yeah. Have a date with a rake and some lawn bags. Yeah. Man, there was good money in that when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
I used to.
The trouble is, up here in my area, there's too many competitions. People trying to do lawn care and stuff like that. It would make no sense for me to start one.
Nah, it was easier as a kid to just ride around on my bike with a rake and knock on doors.
Mm-hmm.
Need me to rake your lawn? I'll rake your side lawn too. We get all done, but you know, they'd provide the bags. I'd bag it all up, leave it out by the curb. I mean, my $10, $5, whatever it was, you know. I had no problem. I would knock on people's doors and get up on their ladder and clean their gutters, you know.
Yeah.
Keep that money coming in. Heath Doty, what's going on, brother?
What up, Heath?
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of scurvy. Yeah, it's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
I'm pretty sure no one has seen one of these in a while.
Oh, yeah.
First Aid Red Cross book. It was
what year?
Huh?
What edition? Like the year?
It don't say
the
nothing.
inside cover.
It might say on there. Yeah, I can't read that with my eyeballs. It's something and junk and stuff and this.
National Red Cross.
In DC, yeah. And it has my my grandfather's initials up there.
Oh, that's cool.
It's probably about 1940s, 1930s.
Possibly.
Chris Roberts in the house. Good morning, Chris. Glad to see you here, sir. Looking forward to seeing Chris and meeting his wife. at the Freedom Fest.
Oh.
That ought to be a blast. Of course, I'll be there staying in my car. Probably set up some tarps or whatever. It usually rains there, so I want to make sure I get a good dry area to hang out in.
1933, 1937, and 1945.
Nice.
Yeah, if it's not the 45, then it's the later date.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whew. Pretty thin book. There must have been less things to go wrong with people back then.
Yeah. Not really that thick.
Well, yeah, it's pretty much if you see blood, stop the blood.
Yeah, that's it.
If it looks broken, it's probably broken. Bandage it, splint it.
Yeah. See, back then, if you were bleeding, they stopped the bleeding and stitched you up. Now, if you're bleeding, they stop the bleeding, stitch you up, analyze the blood, tell you have hemochromatosis, schedule you for this, that, and the other thing, give you 9 medicines, charge you $18,000, and they want you back in 3 days because we're going to have to put you through a few tests. And it's like, really, I dropped the knife carving the bird. That was, that was all.
You know, here in Canada, we have free healthcare to an extent, but I wish they went through that extensive process. Here in Canada, the doctors are just quick to slap a Band-Aid on you and throw you out the door.
Just like Mom used to do. Put some mercurochrome on it, blow on it till it stops stinging, and send you back outside. Next time, drink out of the garden hose. I'm not paying to air condition the whole neighborhood.
Well, my goddaughter's been having a problem puking in the mornings for the past month. Okay? We took her to the emergency department. They tried to tell me it's from her smoking a little bit of weed. Apparently, one toke from one joint can make her puke up to a month later.
No.
Right? This is what they're teaching the doctors here in Canada. And her family doctor tried to tell us the same thing.
But one puff from one joint might make you puke right now if you can't stop coughing from the turf tickle. Now, so many people think they cough because it was a harsh hit, and it's the terpenes in your throat that make you want to,
Yep.
Well, yeah, that's right, Buddy Biggs. Rub some dirt on it, quit your wine, and I'll give you something.
Exactly.
Yep.
Rub some dirt with some rusty iron in there, right?
Yeah. Our parents back in the day knew how to deal with stuff, It's like nowadays, if a kid wants something, they just throw a fit till they get it. If I wanted something, I was reminded of the fact that people in hell want ice water. Go play. That was it. End of story.
Some of us parents still do follow that message.
Yep.
If I didn't follow right, I get put in the corner.
That's it.
Sometimes with soap, sometimes with not soap.
Oh, yeah. I got hurt a lot as a kid, but, I get into a lot of things.
Yeah.
Me and my cousins used to throw yard darts at each other trying to hit one another. It's like...
I had too many bike accidents.
Oh, man, we had too many of those. Trying to jump little culverts and stuff, and it's like, it's different when you're 9 years old. You think 15 miles an hour is fast. You think your bike is just lightning on wheels. But no, that little MR50 got about 1/8 of a second of hang time when you go to jump something. It's just clunk.
The one thing I hate the worst about bikes is going over the handlebars and kissing the pavement.
Oh, yeah, man. Smashing yourself on them. And
worst thing that ever happened to me on a bike. Handlebars turned. They went 1.5 inches into my upper thigh. Cut the nerve to the bottom half of my left leg.
Mm.
Funniest thing that ever happened on a bike was me and my brother got new bikes for Christmas. Of course, that was classic. But Mom's boyfriend put the bikes together, and
Mhm.
the guy was, a few cookies short of a picnic. He wasn't overly burdened with brains, but he was a nice guy. So he gets the bikes put together, and he goes and he takes mine for a little ride down the street, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this thing's perfect. Watch this." And he comes hauling down the street and yanks up to pull a wheelie and pulls the handlebars right out. And he's just whizzing, "Wah!" all the way to the end of the street till he hit the sand and ate shit. That was hilarious, man. I mean, yeah, the bike was messed up and needed a new front rim and all that because it all got warped, but the laughter was well worth it. Well worth it. It's like, I'll wait an extra few days and ride my old bike. That was priceless.
Mhm.
Even Mom peed herself a little. What was that dude's name? I think it was Charlie. I think his name was Charlie.
Mhm. That's funny.
Oh yeah, this was one of those guys who could again, he wasn't bright, but I never saw him do it, but I could imagine him locking himself out of his car and panicking, even though it's a convertible and the top's down. He just didn't think quite ahead enough in life.
Yeah.
I hope he never reproduced, man.
Few of those around, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sometimes more than what we think.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Mm-mm-mm.
I know I'm definitely regretting who I had a kid with.
Yeah. Yeah, people never regret their kids, just the other parent.
Well, I'm currently having to violate my custody agreement because I don't feel my son is safe in her home.
True.
3 weeks ago, she sent him home with all of his clothes, all of his stuffed animals. She didn't even have the nerve to come down and give him to me. She sent her boyfriend down to do this and told me not to worry about giving her baby bonus for the month. Texted her, asked her for clarification. She told me it's because of my son's attitude, and until he gets counseling, he cannot be in her home. Well, on Wednesday, she turns around and tells me she's picking him up from school. Excuse me, no, you're not.
Mm-mm.
You don't just abandon your child like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, she tried on Friday, which court order says she cannot pick him up until after 3 o'clock. I was at the school at 2:30. She tried to show up early. The school was like, yeah, no, he's going with you. He's not going with her.
Mm-hmm. That is sad.
I got a big legal battle coming ahead of me. Got to take her back to court.
Hope the best.
Yeah.
I know I got my shit I got going through, but everybody else does too.
Yeah. But sometimes that's no consolation. You can think, I got this going on, I got that going on, I got that, it's a bit, and you think, yeah, other people got it bad too. Screw them. I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about me. Whatever's going on in the rest of the world, it's like nobody does that when they're happy, right? It's not like, well, man, I found $20. My boss gave me a raise. I got a new girlfriend. But other people are happy too, so I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. No, you enjoy it. You accept it as your own. So if you can accept it as your own on the good things, you can accept it as your own on the bad things. Screw this, a lot of people have it bad. We ain't worried about a lot of people. You know, I'm worried about me. Uno, number one. Hombre nombre, the primero, you know.
Yeah.
To all my Spanish-speaking friends out there. Yeah.
A lot better
this
than I could.
I'm looking at it as kind of a gift in waiting. Because the past 4 years, I needed the evidence to take my ex back to court.
Mhm.
And what she's done the past 2 months has given me all the evidence I need.
There you go. Get her out of the picture completely.
I hate to have to do that because a child deserves their mother too.
Oh, yes, definitely.
But in this situation, she is toxic. She's preventing me from getting even his basic vaccinations.
Jeez.
You know, she's constantly mentally abusing the child.
Mm-hmm.
And Family and Children's Services is doing nothing about it. And the only thing I can do is just sit there and deal with it and get my son into counseling and, you know, deal with the bad behaviors that come from all the crap my ex keeps doing.
Oof. Well, you know what? I win the Powerball this weekend. I'll move you and your son here to the United States. And then you can give her full visitation rights if she wants to drive the 19 and a half hours to pick him up from school on Friday. I don't care if she shows up 15 minutes early.
Right? Well, she don't drive, so she'd have one hell of a time.
It's going to be a long hitchhike.
Exactly.
Dang.
Now, what I'm hoping is I get full custody and eventually I can move out west.
Mm-hmm.
Go out to BC and start mining gold regularly.
Ooh, wouldn't that be nice?
Ontario's nice and all, but my future is out there.
Mm.
The last 2 summers have proved it to me. You know, I belong on that river.
Mm. And Buddy says, slamming your groin into the gooseneck isn't great either.
Yep.
Slamming your groin into anything other than someone else's groin isn't good.
Exactly.
Mm. Yeah, it's
I
a
don't know.
different.
Those Japanese fertility clinics have some pretty sophisticated automated machines now.
Mm.
Yeah,
And now since they've got the dollar bill acceptors, it's a whole new game.
Right. Good morning, Dutchie.
Good morning, Dutchie. How you doing, brother?
It's been a while I've been up here, so I kind of feel like.
Well, it's good to have you back up, Dan.
Yeah. Every once in a while, people need a break from it all, you know. I'd like to be on the evening streams more, but by the time those are going, I don't have my teeth in. I don't want to put them in. I don't want, you know, blah, blah.
Yeah.
We got Bean in the house. Maybe even Pick and Bean because it's a Sunday.
Hey,
good
Pick and
morning.
Bean.
Good morning.
Good morning, Pick and Bean.
Johnson Family Adventures. J-Fa. Hopefully things are going well with her. I didn't catch the Friday stream. I was getting stickers done for Megadog and Wrench. So got their stuff done. Got some koozies done. I got some bandanas done.
Good morning, Martin's Treasure Hunting.
Buddy Biggs having his 1K celebration on Tuesday night. There's the link for that. That is awesome.
Speaking of Wrench.
Yep. Yeah, I just put a bunch of those. Let's see the front of that again. Yeah, okay, there we go. I thought it was odd. I think you were holding it sideways the first time. I'm like,
yeah, I was. I was holding it like this because the name was up like that.
Hunting, good morning.
Just got these in the other day.
Nice.
Yeah, got a whole bunch
Yeah,
to
I
do.
think I have some extras laying around somewhere from other channels. I just have to figure out where they are.
Hmm. Now, the next time I get on it, I'll try and make you some of these, Reg, and send them on out. I just got a picture on my phone. You know Guido, right?
Yep.
Okay. This is a creation I call Guido.
Nice.
Nice.
So I need to print out a bunch of those.
Speaking of weed, every time I order from my buddy's shop, I always get these little stickers from him. It's
Mm-hmm.
all the different strains.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
I need to find something different for my sticker collection because
Oh, geez, Dan.
I put them in this and it's overfilling.
Good morning, Paula.
Good morning,
Hey,
Paula.
Paula.
Yeah.
And I also have a few like this.
You know, I think I've probably got the worst sticker collection of anyone in the community because I'm always giving them all away. I mean, I don't have a sticker board. I don't have a stack. I've probably got like a dozen or so special stickers that are autographed that I just keep off to the side, but I haven't stuck them up anywhere, you know. I got one sticker back there, which you can't even see, which is the "you're only one hole away from a really good day" sticker.
Yeah.
I put up some of my autograph, but I made sure to keep the backings.
Yeah.
Because, like, this one here was from
What up,
Aurora
Swifty?
from Air Videos.
Mm-hmm.
And she had drawn that on there specifically for me.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
There you go. Good morning, Swifty, and everybody else who's popping in. Do appreciate y'all being here. Link is at the top of the chat. If you want to come on up and say hey, y'all are welcome.
Swifty.
Clothing optional. Just thought I'd throw that in there, you know. Oh, yeah.
Well, if clothing is optional, why am I wearing a shirt, man?
That's what I've been wondering. I mean, I've got an excuse. It's cold, but you're in Canada. It's going to be nice and toasty up there.
Oh, you kidding me? I got enough Wookiee fur here to keep warm.
It's been about in the 30s to mid 40s all week here.
Oh boy. So yeah, we'll get done here, and then I get about an hour to get my business together. We got to drive hour away to one town and do a big show with the Tupperware stuff.
Okay. Take it easy, Swifty.
Mm-hmm. Out there in the mean green world of produce, man. Try not to lose your cool. Yeah.
Right.
Martin, I am in southern Ontario, down near Niagara Falls. I'm about 30 minutes from Niagara Falls.
You'd think at some point the name would change. You'd think like at the top it'd be Niagara Falls, and at the bottom it would be Niagara Fell.
Right.
Oh, we got a thunderstorm rolling through today.
That's what I was thinking, but somebody's just over revving a motorcycle in the distance.
I got cloudy skies, a little bit of blue.
Yeah, how bored were people? Expressions of the outdoors. Good morning, Wayne.
Good morning.
Hey,
To want to go over the falls in a barrel.
It wasn't boredom, it was the challenge of surviving.
You want a real challenge to survival, Try going over the falls without a barrel.
People have done it. The problem isn't the fall, it's the rocks at the bottom.
Yeah. It depends on how deep it is, too.
Well, when you're going over those falls and the way that water pressure digs down into that ground, no matter what goes over those falls, you are going under and you are hitting that bottom.
Yeah.
You've got thousands of pounds of water going over those falls every second.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Undertow. Yeah.
I know every once in a while, I don't know how they do it, but they stop the falls in order to clean up everything at the bottom, I guess.
I believe it was in the 60s. They built a series of dams which divert the water into a secondary flow channel. So it reduces the water flow. It doesn't completely stop it, but it
you think that'd be a great time to get down there and look for gold?
That would be. However, from what I've researched about the area, back when Niagara Falls was founded, there was prospecting done in this area, and it was only along the escarpment that they found residuals of glacial till.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, the Niagara region where I live, it's on a plateau. And then you get to the escarpment, and it's just a drop.
Chris Roberts went down to the bottom of the falls.
I've hiked the gorge many times. Like, there's some nice spots down there. The area is primarily a limestone plateau sitting above what they call Rochester Shale. And that's the basic geology of the area. And then over towards Lake Erie, we've got a huge deposit of granite. And towards Lake Ontario, there's just a lot of limestone.
You never get into the rocks. People always like this rock, that rock, the sediment, the one thing does the other, and it's like rock. I don't understand, but look at this. There's a fossil in there. It's like,
but
I would have never
every
known.
rock tells a story, and that's the thing about geology is learning to read the story in the rock.
Man, the only stories rocks ever told for me was watch my cousin cry when I hit him with this.
Well, this is where I found Dan Hurd really informative in that regard. A lot of his videos go into detail about mineral deposition and stuff like that. So when you start figuring out how these minerals formed and what temperatures and pressures they form at and what is required to make it, it's just phenomenal in my opinion.
Let me get this.
Right, Buddy Biggs?
Because, a simple rock like this to you turns into something beautiful on the inside. It's most people would walk by it thinking it's just a rock, but that material here can become a whole bunch of cabochons and can be turned into thousands of dollars.
Have you seen the rocks like that are actually made out of sponge? Like a squishy sponge?
Yeah.
I used to love those as kids, tossing at somebody. Like, Tin Man, good morning.
Can-do. Good morning.
Mrs. Can-do. Woo, there we go. People rolling in. Well, I don't know who it is, fellas, but one of us is popular. We got 19 people up in here. I think we should form a band.
We band of brothers.
That's it. I can do the Hawaiian nose thing.
I can do the whole broccoli.
Yummy. Probably should have blown my nose before that.
Charlie's taking it back. Good morning.
Mr.
Good morning,
Digging It
Digging
Back, Charlie himself. Come on up, Charlie. We're having a clothing optional day. Nobody's taken me up on it yet.
That was funny last night.
That was hilarious, man. I had both his stream and JP's going on at the same time.
I was too.
But it was pretty late because it was like I had just stopped working on the stickers and stuff. So you know how it is. It's like, okay, I got to be to bed in an hour and a half. So it's like power party, you know. So for me, that was like, you know, dab fest, one after another.
Yep.
Good morning, Jimmy.
Good.
Until it was time to go to bed. Jimmy Licari, good morning.
And Home Zoo.
Mm-hmm.
They both need wrenches, by the way.
Yeah, let me get back over to the flush book side of things. See what I can do. There's Home Zoo. Add a moderator to them. I'm going to go back. Jimmy, we're going to add a moderator to him. All right, everybody is moderated. Smurfed up or whatever y'all call it. There you are.
The Blue Crew.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you have an awesome day, buddy. Great seeing you here this morning. Keep smiling.
Awesome day, buddy.
And everybody remember, look back up through here. Tuesday evening, he's got a 1,000 subscriber stream going on or giveaway or whatever he's doing for it. Awesome. Get on over there. Take part in that. Share some love. Y'all know, buddy, he's been up on enough streams, and if you can't tell from the first impression that he's got a great attitude and a happy person, you didn't see the real buddy.
All right.
Dogs full of mud. I gotta love dogs. Thankfully, my dog hates water. She doesn't even like to walk in the grass when it's wet. When you let her out in the morning and the grass is all dewy, she'll go and pee in the middle of the driveway. Does not like having her feet wet.
Yeah, for some reason mine don't want to go out when it's pouring ass rain out.
Oh no, she definitely doesn't go out in the rain. I could leave the door open and she'd just sit there like, not happening. Nope.
Yep.
Yeah, she's livening up. It's that right time of year. I hear everybody talking about all the cicadas, and it's going to be so loud, and they'll be making all the noise, and it's like, big deal. Now, it's different for me. I'm in Florida. We have 17 different species of cicadas here. They're here all the time, year round, going off constantly. You can hear them in my videos. You know, that's them. You know, it's like, so I'm used to it. Everybody else is worried they're going to go crazy. And it's like, nah, just close your eyes and pretend you're in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
And here we go for all of y'all who've been waiting and hoping.
Hey.
Mr. Charlie, what's
going on?
I'm embracing my inner nudity. Well, I was embracing parts of it anyways.
Off camera. Yeah, Bean, it sounds just like tinnitus. Only it's coming from all around you.
Oh, man. I just wanted to pop up here and say hello. I'd bust with you a little bit there, Pat, Dan, Reg. How's everybody doing this morning?
Doing pretty good.
Good.
Now, what you gotta do is get a little cord or something drape it over your neck and pull it down in the front so people will think you're wearing a halter top. I borrowed this from Dow.
Oh, good night. Oh boy.
Funny.
Last night was just hilarious. I mean, I don't know. That was something else.
That was a
I had planned my part, but not to have the shirt off, obviously. But
yeah.
when Rob and Bill popped up like that, oh my god,
That was
kind of set the tone. And then you said it this morning, like, I'll go jump on. Come on up. I was making coffee. But I had a shirt on. I took it off just for this.
We appreciate the love.
in a good
You'll
way.
be sure and get over after this show. Check out Charlie and Rob's stream going on. I'm going to be loading up the car and getting ready for the Tupperware thing. We got to leave at like 9:30 and get rolling. But you'll definitely have a fun time over there. If you're not laughing, you're not watching the right live stream.
Oh, wow. Your show, the things you come up with, the way you guys come up with things off the wall is just hilarious. And it's just out of nowhere. It's just
Well, I wouldn't say it's out of nowhere. It's all THC induced. But,
Right.
sometimes I listen, I'm just like, did he just say that?
It's like, did he just repeat that? Yeah.
Anyways, I just wanted to come up here real quick, say hello to everybody, give you guys a sickening thought for the day. This is stuck in your face all day today. So, let's catch you all later. Dan, your mic is coming out to you, buddy.
I've seen you like that before, so I'm used to it.
Yeah. Worse. Half-dressed men on a patio at one time. Anyways. I'll take care of it.
You had plenty of cigarettes with us. Damn.
Yeah. That doesn't even sound right. All right. Well, I'll catch you guys later.
All right, man. Have a great stream, brother. Love you.
See you. Thanks, man.
Oh, that's hilarious, man. I looked down and saw him in the waiting room. It was like, oh, we gotta go.
That was funny.
Oh, man. You know, I think about that sometimes, just like this little moment here. For all the stuff that goes on in all of our days and all the ups and downs. The one thing I really like about Facebook and the streams and stuff is you're always going to laugh. You're coming here, you're going to have a laugh. You're going to Charlie's, you're going to have a laugh. You're hanging out with Rob, you're laughing. You're going over to Beans, you're having a good time. People are cracking up. They're cracking up over at Swifties. They're cracking up over at JP's. If you need a little laughter and happiness in your life, coming here and hitting some of these streams is just the absolute best way to do it. You get a problem, there's people there who are supportive and will listen, and you feel more family, you feel more home. And so many of us need that. So, yeah, if you're having a bummer of a day, you can't get out of your own brain or snap out of your own funk, sit down, pull up a friend who's got a live stream going, have a few laughs, relax.
Oh, yes.
They say laughter is the best medicine, and I wholeheartedly believe that.
Definitely.
The best advice I was ever given is don't take life too seriously. None of us get out alive.
Yeah. Yeah, really. This is supposed to be a game, you know? We're supposed to be here playing and learning things and, you know, growing to our next spiritual level.
Yeah, I've also heard a term is about don't take life as a grain of salt, too.
Oh, yeah, you gotta take the good with the bad, I guess, but somewhere in all of this, there's a balance, you know? And it's not even really about money. You know, people have all the stuff in the world, all the stuff, all the money you could possibly want. They get sad and depressed and kill themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what goes on in people's heads is universal, regardless of what you got in your pocket.
Exactly.
You know, you think, well, what reason did this guy have to be sad? You don't know, but just because he's got money in the bank doesn't mean he's going to be happy all the time.
Well,
You
you could
know,
have a full house, a bank account well padded, and if you have an empty heart,
yep, yep, absolutely. I've seen people dirt. I have literally seen people living in houses with dirt floors. They're the happiest, friendliest, most loving people in the world.
mm-hmm.
You know, because they ain't focused on what they don't got. They're happy about what they do got, and they're happy to share it with you, and they're happy to have you over and have some laughs. And you know, the only thing you can control in this world is your attitude. So try and have a good one. And if you can't, reach out to people who can help you get there.
Mm-hmm.
That's my public service announcement.
Mm-hmm.
And party naked. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Good.
Team Lunch. Good morning.
Team Lynch, good morning.
Okay, Lefty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to realize finding that happiness again after so long of a bad relationship, I should say.
Yeah, sometimes happiness can be elusive, but at the end of the day, it all comes from within, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yeah, Bean is right there. Man, when I used to deliver pizzas, I could deliver over to Beachside and get a $2 tip, if that. These people with these $1 million homes, I could do a delivery down on 5th Street Southwest, like the poorest area of town, and get a $10 tip.
Good
Because
morning,
those
Mark
people
Thomas.
know how hard it is to earn money, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mark. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Mark
Compared to what it
Thomas.
was. Compared to what it was 20 years ago until now.
Mm-hmm. And people will be saying that 20 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
So we might as well enjoy the now because this is better than it's going to be. I don't know.
But,
Well,
yeah.
hopefully in 20 years from now, we'll have, fusion energy and we'll have unlimited power. We won't have to pay certain types of bills anymore. Can only cross our fingers, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Outdoor Wally.
Outdoor
But
Wally, good morning.
only if you filed for the finger crossing permit and gotten the local authorities to sign off on all of your clearances, then you can twist those digits.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's definitely true, Johnson.
Mm. Mm. Oh, yeah.
I usually like to help people out when I can, if I can.
Yeah. You give what you can if you can, and if not, you give a good prayer and maybe some of your time, you know. I've met a couple of homeless people that didn't want any money. They just wanted someone to talk to not feel invisible.
Never heard him to offer him a shower either.
Well, if I can bring them over and let them use yours, yeah.
Right back.
It's like, I know you smell like a Sasquatch. Come into my home and
Yeah.
maybe not, you know.
And sometimes all it takes for these people is somebody to open their home and say, "Hey, come and get cleaned up, have a meal. Here's a blanket and a pillow. Take it with you. That way you've got something nice tonight."
And here, take a couple of cans of the cat food. They won't miss it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we lived under the hose out back. There were plenty of times after being out on our little mini bikes all day or playing in the mud and doing whatever it is that little boys did. Mom would just literally hose us off out back before letting us in to take a bath.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't say as I blame her. I'm sure it's real hard to get mud out of shag carpeting.
Good morning, Mystic Librarian.
Good morning, Mystic. Glad to see you
Yeah,
here.
outdoor.
An outdoor Wally, I think it depends on the individual. And if you take the time to talk to them and get to know them before you offer to let them come into your home, I think that's,
Mm-hmm.
an acceptable situation.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know what's going on with Planet Fitness. Everybody says they're going out of business and this and that. I don't know. They're trying to cancel them for something. I'm not sure what, but Planet Fitness was like $10 a year membership, and that means you could use their showers whenever you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And so back in the day, buying a $10 membership to Planet Fitness for a homeless person meant that they always had a place to shower no matter where they went. But I'm not sure that applies anymore.
Sure.
Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, too funny. I will be right back, fellas. You keep it going.
All righty.
So how have things been with you, Dan?
Been all right, I should say.
Getting out finding any gold lately?
No, not lately.
No.
I need to, but
Yeah.
that
Any
other stuff.
pay dirt?
I've gotten some pay dirt, but I haven't really felt the urge just to sit down and do it.
Fair enough.
Starting to try to figure out other crap, and like I said earlier, trying to get back in that daddy routine, getting up early and stuff like that. So that's been kind of in my focus.
Fair enough.
I just wish I had a little bit extra funds in the way so I could make up like a little sluice run.
Mm.
I know that feeling. That's why I've
And
been
what
working
sucks,
on those lapidary pieces.
and what sucks that from my old house to this house, I can't run my welder with everything running, or else it's going to trip the breakers.
Mm.
Ouch.
So I haven't really been using my welder, and it's
Ooh.
this trailer is like 70 or so. Big old double wide. Electric's old in it.
Yeah.
Probably needs to be updated, but I don't have that kind of money.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Good morning, FL Thunder Rob.
Good
Morning,
morning,
Rob.
Rob. Mm.
Yeah. That's the other part I'm working on slowly. The money routine.
Mm. Yeah, Robbie getting ready to do his show this morning. Not sure what they got planned, but like we were talking earlier, it's going to be something funny going on. You're going to have a reason to laugh. You're going to have a reason to get in a good mood or stay in a good mood. So, don't underestimate the power of laughter and having a good time. I know sometimes when things aren't going well, you get into the mindset that they're not supposed to. So it's like with Dan, he's like, "Oh, I've got the pay dirt. I just haven't been motivated to go through it and do this, and it could be this internal belief that you don't deserve to have fun yet, or you don't deserve to be happy yet, or what right do I have to smile with all this bad stuff going on? But you do have the right, you do have the ability. So take care of yourself. Nobody's gonna treat you as well as you treat yourself, And so you get
just
that
like
opportunity to have some fun or to have a few laughs, take it.
and And I was just like what you're going on. I was thinking about jumping up on the live a couple times, just painting out a little bit. And I was like, I don't know if anybody's going to like it. I don't want to be boring. And like,
it wouldn't matter. And that's the thing is like, they see you down in the green room. I don't hesitate for a second to bring you up. If you're in a bad mood, we're going to put you in a good mood. Okay. If you need to share. But it's like, oh no, we can't have so-and-so up here because they'll bring the crowd down. You know what? If the crowd can't bring somebody up, we got the wrong crowd. It's not always about us brightening everybody else's day. Sometimes we need the brightness from them. And it's a nice give and take. We all understand that, and it works out well.
Good morning, Moon over Miami.
Outdoor Wally, good morning. And we got Mr. Chris Roberts joining us up here. How you doing, brother? Damn, that beard's coming in good, man.
hell yeah.
Got to around here, brother. Otherwise, you freeze to death. How's everybody doing?
Oh, we doing wonderful, man. Getting through the morning, got a bunch of stuff going on. We'll probably make some good sales. Even if we don't, I get to hang out with my wife for a few hours, and that's always a good thing.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it feels like a pain in the ass, like, oh, we got to do this again, blah, blah. But, this is me driving in the car with my wife. We always laugh. We always have a good time. We go new places. We'll make new friends. We'll meet new people. We'll have a few more laughs. So regardless of what my early morning brain tells me, my actual analytical mind knows this is going to be a good day. This is going to be a really good day because I've got an hour drive there and an hour drive back, and that's good quality time with my girl. We discuss things, we sing along with the radio, we laugh about stuff. That's the prize of the day. That's the treasure.
Morning Moon over Miami.
Because
I agree with that.
I would surely miss it if it were gone.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh. All right. And sometimes you just have to start your live stream without your shirt on. That's for sure. Or you can start a live stream like this and say, look, $20 and I won't take my shirt off. You got any takers? Come on now. Y'all want to see all the sexy man candy up on the screen? If not, you better pony up there in the chat. Playing around. Brother gonna need to buy McDonald's today. That stuff ain't cheap,
Right?
Ooh, I need to get that heater going. Y'all thought I was kidding, but I need to get that heater going. Damn.
Yeah.
I heard what you said about getting one of those sluices and how you got the water issue and stuff. You should get one of like the pumps. Drop it in the water, get you a little sluice.
Yeah. Right now, problem is with me is
the money.
I've got one of those little pumps. I was thinking about bringing that with me to Cottonwood because, they got nothing out there and I'm going to be sleeping in my car. But if I can grab a battery and a pump and head down to the river, I could at least bathe every day,
Yeah.
Well, he's got showers. He's got showers down there.
Oh, they do?
From what I hear, they're cold, but they're showers.
Man, cold is fine.
I thought he had the hot water working again.
Did he? I didn't hear.
That's what I thought he said.
May have. And the last one?
I believe so.
I could
Baby
be wrong.
wipes, bucket, and bar of soap. It's a date, Bean. Been forever since I had a good sponge bath. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Unless that wasn't an offer, because I don't want to do that to myself.
Depends on how warm it gets today. I might just say heck with it and just ask my cousin if I could borrow a tent and do my mom's bakes.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to go over to my cousin's work yesterday and do it, but he must have forgot.
Mm. Cottonwood has showers, and this year he was working on a heater for it. That is awesome. And it's funny, Bean mentioned shrinky dinks. I just got some shrinky dink material in so that I can try to make other little promotional items out of that stuff.
Okay.
But first, I got to figure out how to get my machine to cut it because it won't.
Right.
Damn it.
Hey,
Good morning,
717.
717.
Hmm? Oh, yeah. Good morning, 717. We got them rolling. 23 people up in here. I'm feeling like a happy rat. Definitely blessed.
Yeah,
Great crowd this morning.
Oh, yeah.
it is.
Cannot complain about that.
Mm-hmm.
I know
Yeah,
a lot of people watch the numbers and worry. And I don't know. I kind of take the Zoom meeting approach. If I got 4 people here, great. If I got 40 people here, great. And, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to compare myself or what I got going on with anybody else's stream or anything. I can't really compare. I'm the only Sunday morning early show there is. That means whether there's 20 people here or 2, I'm number 1.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Stick that in your analytics folder. I love color forms.
Oh,
Those
heck
are
yeah.
awesome. I've been trying to figure out a way to make those. That'd be nice to have a little diorama thing with a little park rat color forms out there, metal detecting and stuff.
Heck yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, every time we get the weekend, man, it seems like it's a bummer of a weekend. You can't go out and detect.
Mm-hmm.
You could, but it'd be swampy.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I've been so busy with little stuff, all the little stuff that's, you know, added up and trying to chip away at things, and haven't really put as much time into detecting as I should, but when I get out there, I do enjoy myself thoroughly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I miss it. It's been a little while since I've been up. I'm ready to get back out there. I got the itch again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been trying to get together with past and present. He's got 2 metal detectors. He was going to show me how to
Right
use
on.
it.
Yeah, take advantage of that, brother.
No,
Good.
absolutely.
Just be cool.
I've been trying to get at him, but he's been busy.
Don, just be cool. Good morning. Good to see
What
you
else
here.
does he do?
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
that
about
happened.
bringing a detector to Cottonwood, but I
Me
don't
too.
know. I don't know if I want to bring like the Xterra Pro and go detecting, or if I want to bring my MXD and just go nugget hunting.
I think bring them both and see which one works better for you.
Well, the
Right.
problem is I'm in the little Shizuki. So by the time I'm loaded and my gear's loaded and all this, it's like I ain't got a whole lot of room to spare.
Gotcha.
So,
See you in a few minutes, Rob.
mhm.
He's off
I would
making
definitely look for nuggets.
Oh yeah.
You got the AT Max, don't you?
No, I've got a White's MXT that is a great nugget shooting machine, and it's all set.
Oh,
It's dialed in. I had it dialed in when I was working with Jerry McMullen, and we were actually nugget shooting out in Idaho. And he set it up, and it'll pick up a little 2-grain chunk, no problem. And once that was set, I marked everything, got pictures, and I've never changed the settings.
I would take that.
So yeah, that machine is dedicated just for shooting now.
Nice. That can't just be cool.
Just you say getting a campsite with electric, that's sweet. Oh yeah. Rob getting ready to make some coffee. Guts to have the coffee, man. He needs a dispenser built right into the desk.
Yeah, I
Right.
could use a coffee maker right here.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's like
Yesterday
an air
morning.
hose, you know, but with coffee, you just pull it off the wall on a little roller.
Yeah. Yesterday morning, I went to go make a cup of coffee with my K-Pod cup, and all nothing but coffee grounds came out.
Boom. Nice.
Yeah. I didn't want. I
California
hate
coffee.
freaking awesome. Thank you so much. That is
I like
super
coffee so much. I hate to dump it down the drain, but I wasn't going to sit there and sift through all the black coffee grounds.
Yeah.
The secret is you let it settle down to the bottom, and then you leave about so much at the bottom, you won't have to drink all those coffee grounds.
That too. Yep.
Mm. Yeah, I haven't drank coffee in 30 years. I'm more of a cold caffeine kind of guy.
I'm like that some mornings too.
I can't
I usually
start
get a
my
cup
day
of
with
coffee.
without at least one of these.
I mean, some days I'll burn through a 6-pack of soda like it's nothing. And like yesterday, I drank 1.5 bottles. You know, I'm just too busy to stop.
I've been drinking more pop than whiskey.
Good morning, Hobo Rob.
I can't remember the last time I drank any alcohol. It's like I need to start flexing those muscles before I show up at Cottonwood, or else I'm going to get the Man Down and the Ralph Rock all in the same day.
Oh, no.
Last drink I had was while I was out in BC. That was back in August.
Yeah, I definitely don't drink like I used to.
I haven't drank ever since I found out I had gallstones.
Yeah.
I want to drink, but I don't know if it would mess up my insides anymore or not.
See, I got a couple little flats of brandy that I keep there close by, and this, for snake bites. So,
Okay.
But yeah, I haven't touched them in forever. I might need to get snake bit.
Gotta get your pregame on.
That's it. Oh, yeah. Hobo Rob prospecting. Good morning. Happy Sunday to you. Just saw that pop up in there. I'm a little odd here because I'm watching on the StreamYard side.
I'm on my phone. I can't see chat. So what's up, chat?
Everybody's having a good time. Everybody's excited. Of course, we're all getting ready for Rob's. Pardon.
I'm on my tablet and I got my chat on my phone over behind it.
I tried to do that, but I keep using the phone to check the cameras around the house. We got one little raccoon that's being a bit of a
damn
group dog. Nothing like a group grope. Yeah. $300 bottle of scotch. Dang.
I haven't opened it in almost 8 years.
That's one expensive barf right there.
Yeah.
What is it? What's the label on it?
Right.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever drank anything that expensive. Never even cracked it open.
Damn.
Rob, Chris was asking what's the label on it.
$300? Probably like McCutcheon's or something. Would make a great gift or channel donation. Yeah.
My grandma used to drink scotch, and she would mix it with water. She'd always have a glass of it on the end table there. It would be in her little lounge chair watching TV with my grandpa, you know.
Mm.
When I was a kid, I grabbed it once and I took a drink. I was just thirsty. And before she could say anything, I had about half of it down. And I'll tell you what, Grandma's purified water, as she called it, I never touched it again.
Yeah.
Am I hitting the hard stuff?
Yeah. Had a good buzz after that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's safe to say if your grandma has a neck tattoo, check before sharing her drink. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was over at a family gathering one day, and my cousin brought out creek water,
Mm.
and let my mom tried it, but my grandma wouldn't let me try it.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, I've had some of that. That's pretty potent stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You only need a little bit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't remember the first time I drank. I know as a little kids, we'd have these like big barbecues, all the neighborhood be over, and music playing, and volleyball over here, and badminton over there, and people line dancing, and Frampton blasting on the stereo from the front porch. And me and my brother would come whizzing by on our mini bikes and swing by the picnic tables and just snag beers and keep driving off into the woods. And
Mm-hmm.
we drink our beers and then we come cruising back through and snag another one.
G'day, Captain Chaos.
Hey, Captain
He's
Chaos.
one of my fellow moderators from over on Dan Hurd's channel.
Good morning, Captain Chaos. Good to see you here. Let me see if I can pop back up the YouTube side of things and get you all wrenchicated. Let's hope. All right, now let me see what's going on. There we go. All right, you got a modification going on now. Okay, looks like all right, everything's rolling. Welcome to the live chat. That's what I keep seeing. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Oh, I gotta shave after this, man.
It's going to be a great day.
I don't like shaving. I never liked shaving.
Mm-hmm.
That was just I remember as a kid growing up, it was like I don't want no.
Yeah, I didn't want to shave either, and look at me.
Yeah, I don't mind shaving.
Yeah. No, I like to stay shaved, but I hate shaving. And normally I use a Rolls razor. It's about 100 years old, but it is basically a straight razor. So
Good
Take it
morning,
easy,
Drew.
Paula.
used to doing that. Paula, take it easy, Paula. Thanks for showing up, hanging out, having a good time with us. We really do appreciate that. And good morning to you, Full Truth. We'll be out of here in a couple minutes. Give everybody some time to get set up and get fresh coffee, take a pee-pees or a dookie or whatever it is you got to do, and head on over to Rob's stream. Glenfinch single malt. JFK 64 Kennedy. This is weird.
Good morning, JFK.
No, you all look like what I imagined. I'm not sure who you are, but I'm glad I look like you imagined.
Dan Hurd's.
I've seen JFK around before.
I dropped your link over on Dan Hurd's channel.
Oh, awesome. Heck yeah. We'll take it.
Yeah, I was going to say I've seen JFK around, but I just couldn't remember what streams it was in.
Excellent.
Yeah, he's got some pretty interesting stuff on this channel.
Yep.
I figured let the people that I normally chat with over there in the mornings know where I'm at, so if they want to pop over.
Heck yeah. Let them pop
That's
in and
cool.
hang out for a few minutes. We definitely appreciate it.
Mhm.
Anything that makes us look more popular helps us out with them YouTube algorithms, you know?
Mhm.
So it'll all come together nicely. Anyway, coming together nicely. We've had an awesome morning here. Great people up on panel. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing up and actually making me look cool. That's not an easy thing to do, so y'all have earned your beer for today.
Yeah, right. You're about as cool as they come, brother.
You know I'm always happy to join you up on.
I do appreciate that. All right, so we're going to get out of here. All of y'all freshen up your drinks, go to the bathroom, do what you got to do. Meet us over at Rob's, 9 a.m. They'll be kicking off, having another fun morning. Lots of duck races. As always, Rob is home of the 3 duck races. Doesn't cost you anything to get into them. You're going to have a good time. You might win something awesome, or you might just have a good time. Either way, get on over there, enjoy the rest of your morning. I myself am going to go pretty far up, if that's even possible, and get ready to do some Tupperware and hang out with my wife and have a fun day with that.
Yeah.
And I will probably see y'all later on. Somebody's got to be doing a stream, and if they are, I'll be there. You should be too.
Oh yes.
So keep swinging, keep digging, keep throwing those magnets, keep digging those holes and running those high bankers, hit the sluices, do what you got to do to have fun. Keep at it. And never forget, you're only one hole away from a really good day. So you better dig it all, y'all. We'll catch you next Sunday. Peace out.
Have a
Love
good day.
you. That was great.